Guys, this is Kevin and welcome back to my channel. So today I have another story time for you guys. You're welcome. This story time is about the time I got played. Like played. Normally I do the play. I'm just saying, but I'm cutting that out. Can't let them know my ways. But yeah, so it's around the time I moved from Canton, Ohio to Massillon, Ohio, and I had to switch high schools. So I was super happy because I was like, oh, this is my time. I can like make a fresh new start, new friends, you know. I was excited. So, and of course I was excited to move houses. Like, I was used to moving because growing up, we had moved around a lot. Even like when I wasn't moving around with my mom, I like did a little moving by myself. And I don't know, I think that's why I'm always on the go. I don't know, I enjoy being on the go. But anywho, so we had moved to Massillon and I was starting at Washington High School, you know, McKinley rivals. I don't know what it is, but literally that rivalry is something crazy down there. Water. Stay hydrated. So when I first got there, they didn't have my schedule ready for me. So they was like, just go to study hall for first period. After study hall, they're gonna have it done. I'm like, okay, I believe y'all. Work. So I go to study hall and a lot of people, like, they didn't recognize me. So like they started talking to me. They were like, are you new? Massillon is a small city, so literally everyone low-key knows everybody. We literally only have one high school, so it was either that or you were homeschooled, or you lived in Massillon and went to McKinley and drove all the way over there. That's crazy. So anywho, so I go in there and, you know, off the rip, I'm a cute girl. I'm a cute girl, and this is I'm sorry. Yeah, like I can't just talk to the first guy. So like they're like trying to talk to me. Not everybody. I'm not just gonna say like, oh, the whole study hall was like on my body, but they was on my body. So that was super chill. So I'm like, I need to scope the scenery out. I need to go to my other classes. I need to see what it's looking like. Like I can't just like, it was never gonna be you, baby. But anywho, I go to all my other classes. They're pretty chill, like nothing exciting about that. I mean, I met some more people, met some more friends. Cool. So my algebra class, and I go to algebra and the teachers are like, hey, well, not like hey, that's how I say hey, but my algebra teacher at that time, she was not enthusiastic like me. So she was just like, hey, this is the class. Now I'm already gonna tell y'all right now, I hate math. I'm not good at math, okay? You know, I know how to count some money, okay? Then count some money for you. But I go in there and it's chill. So I sit down, the bell rings. I'm like, all right, this is the class. There was a couple empty desks. So I'm just like, maybe some people aren't at school today. So she starts teaching or whatever. Mind you, she's sitting at her desk. The smart board's in front of us. I don't know why, but I don't like teachers like that. I'm more of a hands-on learner. I mean, hands-on learner. Yeah, I'm like a hands-on learner and I'm also a visual learner. Like I need you to show me, or I need to like do it myself. Like you show me in my face and then I do it myself, and then like, you know. Okay, so she's sitting at her desk teaching and all of a sudden I hear the classroom door open. So I turn over and I'm just like, who is that? Who that in the bed?
Who that in the bed? There's no way you just let this nigga, bro, this nigga.
Even though it's on the side. So he comes in and we're gonna call him Body Wave. Yeah, we're gonna call him Body Wave because he had curly hair or whatever, because he was like, I'm not gonna give details or whatever. So we're gonna call him Body Wave, and he comes in and he looks at me and I look at him, we looking at each other, we're locking eyes, and I'm like, what it is? I'm sorry y'all, I'm so excited right now. I don't know why. Okay, I'm sorry. Lock in, bro. You have 2 other videos to record. Lock in. Okay, short little side story. That just made me think of my sister because me and her, we used to always tell each other lock in. Like we used to host, not we host, but we used to have game nights together or whatever. And like when we were like fighting against other team, we also be like, we used to always be like, lock in, bro. If we were losing, we'd be like, lock in, bro, lock in. I love you, baby. Rest in peace. Okay, so crazy, bro. And I'm not even supposed to be recording today. I told myself I was gonna record tomorrow. Maybe if it was tomorrow, I wouldn't have said lock in. I wouldn't have had nothing to reminisce about. Yeah, so he comes in the classroom or whatever, and he's looking all good, and I'm just like, okay, who is this boy? So, and mind y'all, I just want to be clear when I also tell these story times. Just because I talk the way I talk when I tell these story times, I don't miss nobody. I don't think about nobody. The only reason why I'm mentioning, and I'm not mentioning nobody either because I make up fake names, but the only reason why I'm talking about y'all is because this is my life and these are my story times. But yeah, and the reason that I describe how I describe certain things is because I'm describing it how I remember and how I felt in that moment. But yeah, and y'all probably understand, and some of y'all probably don't care either way. I don't know, is anybody even watching this video right now? Okay, but anywho, so they're probably like, they probably dipped when the tears came, like, okay sister, see you later. And I'm like, okay, he looks good, whatever. So he looks at me, I look at him, and he comes in the classroom. Of course, he goes talk to the teacher. I think, I don't know, tell him why he's late or something. So he comes and sit down, and I think he said like either behind me or he said like in the next row, like behind me, but still close to me. So he sits down, whatever, and I forgot how it happened, but like we like said like a few words to each other, exchanged that or whatever. Okay, cool. That class is over. So that's the introduction. That's how we met, algebra class. So we have mutual friends. So remember the girl I told you about last story time? If you guys watched last story time, if you guys haven't watched last story time, go and watch last story time. I shouldn't have to be telling you this because you should have watched last story time. So my best friend that I was talking about, and I also mentioned her in like some other story times too. Please watch those as well. So I also mentioned her some other times too. But the girl that I knew, all over the place, slow down. Speak clearly, slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Alright. Y'all, when I do that, I get scared. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. When I like go back and forth with myself, I get like super scared. I have realized when I do that, I can see how easy it is to become crazy. God forbid. God, thank you for watching over me. Thank you for guiding my mind, my spirit, and my body. But I can see how easy it is to be crazy, and when I do that, I feel scared because it feels crazy. It feels weird, like, so yeah. I'm probably not gonna add this in the video because I don't want y'all to be like, this schizophrenic. So after we leave algebra class, me and D wave wherever, I think it's time for us to go to lunch period. So we go to lunch and we all have mutual friends. So he had this best friend, and we gon', honestly, the best friend doesn't need a name. He doesn't have much to do in the story time. He actually passed away, so rest in peace to him. But he doesn't need a name. And the best friend was dating this girl. We're gonna call her Body because she had a nice body for us to be in high school as freshmen. So we're gonna call her Body, and they were dating, and Body was friends with my best friend. So I hope y'all understand that. I'm gonna try to put a timeline on here. So they were all friends, and we go to lunch or whatever. We're all sitting at this table. We're getting our food. It's super chill. It was super fun. So he didn't sit over there with us, but when he seen that I sat like a table over and I knew some of the people he knew, he came over. So it's this one girl who plays a part in the story time, but I don't want to have to remember all these names. There's already Deep Wave Body, my best friend. My jaw, deep wave is a boy. Okay, so let's see. We're not gonna name this girl either because she's also deceased and she only plays a small part in this story, kind of. We're gonna call her Table. So it's this girl named Table, and she was super chill. I'm not really gonna talk about her too much because I said she's deceased, and I'm not gonna do that. Table with us. So he comes over there and he's like talking to me, flirting with me or whatever. And mind you, his best friend comes with him as well because the girlfriend's over there. So I'm getting acquainted with everybody. Like, I'm like, okay, I like this school. Everything's going super chill. I like this school. So time goes on and on and on. We're like talking. We're going to study hall together. Not even going to study hall. Sometimes we would just like sneak out of class, go to different people's study hall. Y'all know how I be. But we're doing that. We're going to the library together. We're all like, the whole entire friend group, we're like sitting together, being together, like, we're just like, we're loving it up. Like, it's like a dope school relationship, but it was super deep. My job, my mom is super strict, so I never seen him outside of school. I think, did I ever see him outside of school? He tried, I think maybe one time outside of school, maybe a football game or something, I don't know. But no. So I never got to see him at school, but we're like talking all this time. Like, it's like super deep. Like, everybody knows, like, this is my man Deep Wave and me, we go together real bad. Like, everybody knew that. So I'm just like, okay, cool, cool, cool. So I guess one day, like, school's out, the Table girl, she comes back up. So Table, she has a house. I guess she got like chill parents. She was an only child, and she was chilling. So mind you, her and my man's best friend. Okay, how can I explain this without I sounded crazy? Y'all remember I said my man has a best friend? His girl and Table, they were like friends. They were like they were cool. So I guess they were chilling together, and Deep Wave and his best friend, they go over her house. So the girl, what did I call her? Body. That was a simple way to say that. Body. She had a best friend at the time. What should I name her? We're gonna call her Judy because she was like a white girl, but she had a big booty. I know big booty Judy. So we're gonna call her Judy. So Body and Judy were like best friends, and they were all over there, I guess. And my man go over there with his friend. Like, I'm not thinking anything of it, you know. I'm texting my man. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So the next day we all go to school, and like everybody's like kind of looking at me weird. I'm like, I don't know, like what's going on. I'm talking to my one friend at the time. We're gonna call her Lotto because, not because she looked like mulatto or anything like that, but she was mixed. Her parents was black and white, so we're gonna call her Lotto. So I'm talking to my friend Lotto, and we're in a gym class at the time, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on or whatever. This is around the time like when Snapchat was like super, super big. So she's on her phone and she's like, oh my gosh, girl. I'm like, what's happening? What's going on? She's like, girl, you don't know what's happened? I'm like, what's happened? Like, she's like making it like some crazy secret. She's like, they're saying not Body Wave. Girl, they're saying Deep Wave ate out Judy yesterday. I'm like, my Deep Wave? My Deep Wave? I'm thinking in my head like, hold on, y'all don't know how bad my heart shattered. I'm like, what? Who? Like, y'all can't tell me, like, that was like my first heartbreak. Like, I'm not gonna, like, I'm like, wait. Not my first heartbreak. I'm like, wait, what? She's like, yes. I'm like, how did you find that out? She's like, I was just talking to Table, my job Table from lunch. I was just talking to Table, and she told me like X, Y, and Z because Body and her man was over there, and I don't know, at this time, like, kids was just doing X, Y, and Z. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be like, oh, I was holier than I wasn't doing nothing, but like, I wasn't having sex at this time, and a lot of kids was. No, nothing to them, all right? So I guess that's what was happening over there, and like one thing led to another, and his mouth fell upon the carpet. I'm like, what? I'm like, what? No way, no way. Like one thing led to another, and his mouth fell onto her. Like so I'm like, what? So now like my heart is in my stomach's in my butt across the room. Like I'm just like, okay, what am I going to do? Like what's about to happen? So like, yeah, I can't even explain how I felt, okay? So we're in the gym, like, mind you, at gym, we wasn't really doing nothing, so we was like probably on the bleachers. So I'm just like, oh, that's crazy. I can't wait to get out of this class. I'm like, who is that? Who is that? Because I believe at this time, I wasn't really for sure who the girl was. I'm like, I don't know who that girl is. She's like, you don't know her? And she's trying to like describe her to me. I'm like, I don't know who she is. And nothing to her. That girl, she was a beautiful girl. But she was with my man. So I'm like, so she don't know about me, and I think we were like kind of on like bad terms, me and my man, but like it wasn't like breakup terms. Like we didn't like fully break up until after this moment came out. So I'm like, no, I don't know who that is. So gym is over. We're like going throughout the day. I'm like, I'm salty, my stomach. Y'all know that pain. Women, male, whoever watching this, y'all know that pain when it's just like, what in the world? I can't believe it, because like I'm telling y'all, like it was a school type of love, but like the love was like so deep. The love was so deep. Y'all cannot tell me I wasn't going to marry this man. Thank the Lord I did. But y'all couldn't tell me I wasn't going to marry this man at the time. So I'm going out of the gym or whatever. I'm going to my other classes. My spirit not feeling well, and I believe this day, I don't think this day I seen him. I don't think he came to school this day. I don't know. I don't remember seeing him this day. So I go to lunch or whatever. We're all at the table, like people know what's happening now. People knowing what's happening now. And that was the embarrassing calm down. Y'all, I'm getting all worked up again because I'm remembering the moment like it happened. Like I'm remembering how I felt in this moment. Like, okay, calm down. You are out of that situation, girl. Thank the Lord. But do y'all know the feeling as a teenager? The whole grade of you, the whole school or whatever, basically, because mind you, it's a small school. They know you talking to this man. This is your man. Like for 3 years at that school, people always associated me with this boy. Like that's how deep it was. That's how deep it was. So like, imagine being there and everybody just low-key know your business because it's getting around. I'm sorry, y'all. I cannot help but to let out a scream because my Lord. Thank the Lord for getting me out of that situation, but my Lord. Okay, so we're all at the lunch table and everybody's like kind of saying some stuff about it, and I'm like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to hear it, bro. You say something else to me, I'm on you. I'm on you. I'm on you. Who do I think I am? Okay, so I'm like, calm down, eh? I think I got ADHD. I'm not gonna.
Yo, I'm sorry for all the scratching. The mosquitoes down here are no joke.
This is not just when I be
over,
recording. Like
16
sometimes throughout the
times.
day, like if I feel too excited, I gotta shake the excitement off. If y'all know what this is called, comment it below, please. Diagnose me. I don't care. Okay, so I don't want to hear it. Like they all trying to talk about it. I don't want to hear it. So the one girl at the table, she come and I'm like, I'm baffled at her because mind y'all, I wouldn't say me and her were the best of friends, but like we talk every day. She's telling me X, Y, and Z. Like she calling me by my nickname. Like she on my body like she know me. So I'm like, why didn't you like stop it? Like why didn't you say something? Like, and I was like, why didn't you tell me? And she's like, oh, being like all nonchalant about it. I'm like, oh, I didn't even know, blah blah blah. But like my thing is I heard it from Lotto, so like I know you know. I knew you knew. And it was your house. You knew what was going on in your house. But she's like acting on like, oh, I don't know. Then we go to the next period after. So after lunch is next period. Next period, I think I had like science or something like that. But I had it with my friend Lotto. So she's on her phone, of course. That girl, she was wise beyond her years. But, because I got story times. But I can't even tell y'all that story time because it's not my business, but okay. So she's on her phone and stuff, and she's like talking to like, I guess Table or whatever, and Table's like, well, she's not my friend. She's not really my friend. I don't have to tell her nothing, blah, blah, blah. Because I was like, I wonder why she felt the need to tell you and like other people knew, but she didn't come and tell me. Because I wasn't the only one who asked her that. There are other people around the table like, oh, why didn't you tell her? Why didn't you tell her? And they're like, she's not my friend. She's not really my friend. I'm like, oh, that's weird. That's weird as hell. But you were on my body. And even after this situation, she was still on my body. Just like, oh, she's not my friend, she's my friend. But like I said, she was on my body. Real bad. But, rest in peace, girl. So, yeah. So I'm like, oh, that's weird. So, my man ate that girl out and like was crazy. After that, me and him, we weren't together for the longest, and it broke my heart. Like, my heart was broken after that, and like he started dating that girl. Imagine. But like, that was like some high school love / drama type stuff, because after that situation, like, they were still talking or whatever, but like me and him, like, I don't know, like, I wasn't a side chick. Don't get it ever twisted. Never. I wasn't a side chick, but like, we still had like, I don't know, it was weird. And then she knew about me as well too. That's why I thought it was weirder. And like, anyhow, but yeah, that was the time I found out that the man that I love with all my heart, my soul, my body, my spirit, did me dirt. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys if you did stay for the whole entire video. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for all the support. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I don't know if they have a feature up there for me because I am still a small creator, even though in my head I'm big. I don't know if they have the feature for me, but it's called Hype Me. If they do, can you please click that? It's completely free unless you want to pay for it. I think you can buy more points, but it's completely free, and it just boosts my videos up so more people can see it, and I would really appreciate that. Thank you. If you guys have any story times or anything that you want to send to me, share, ask, whatever, send it to indielistens@outlook.com. Screenshot? Okay. Right there. Send that there. And yeah, this is Vlogtober day number 1, 2, 3, 4. Bye, y'all.